Say hello to the best and worst box you can ever come up with if you're trying to like pick up some figures. This thing is designed to look like an ammo crate, and it does a very good job of doing that. But there's one problem. Unless you know what's in it, you have no idea what's in it. If I saw this thing up on a shelf somewhere, I would just go like, oh, what the hell is this? Okay, it's a Transformers figure, but what is it? There is one thing you can tell though. Right here. This is the only clue as to who it is, and who is it? Well, let's take a look. If you haven't figured it out. Opens up pretty cool. It has got this thing to pop up, but here we go. War for Cybertron Siege. Ultra Magnus. Now, everything's lined up here. You got a nice target master. You got some guns. You've got some special effects stuff here. You've got a blast, which should be able to transform into something. And you've got a good thing just snapped in there pretty loosely. But hey, let's get this thing out of here. And there you go, Ultra Magnus. Now the colors are nice and vibrant, except for one issue I have, and this is this stuff here, where the colors just fade in. I don't know exactly what they were going for. I mean, weathered look is possibly what they're going after. It's kind of weird. It looks more like unfinished than something done on purpose. All right, so we've got these right here, which pop off in a weird way. I don't know what they were going on or going for with that. You can probably snap them in a little bit better, but they work off like that. See? There. That shouldn't be like that. Maybe there's a way to tighten it up. Alright. It's got the big old leg chonkers, which is one of the issues because of the way it has to transform. Because all of this somehow has to be both cab and trailer. These things right here, you can pop on the missile pods or whatever it is they're supposed to be to give them that shoulder look. Oh, I hate that right there. I'm really not a fan of the way these are. Maybe I should tighten them up somehow. But yeah, here's this. Now I do know that there are more darker red versions of these. The first thing to do is get your obvious white Optimus Prime underneath all of the bits and bobs and armor, which is why all this stuff is really designed to come off in the first place. Shrinks them down to get a nice scaled with like the classic stuff. He's tiny, he's fun, and he's a good figure. This is what we change into the cab, so let's do that. Which brings us to the vehicle mode, which is actually modeled after Robots in Disguise Ultra Magnus.
Transform!
Which is surprising because it seems like that mold, that design for the character, is something which has been forgotten by a lot of Transformers fandom. Which is, you know, something unfortunate because that version of Ultra Magnus, the sort of jealous brother to Optimus Prime, and the whole thing which would combine with him was very interesting. And it was a very good figure and vehicle design, and yeah, I really like the look of this cab. I am not a fan of the way this thing sits together. It's kind of like no space for cars, even though it's supposed to be a car carrier. In fact, the only way to really set a car on it is like that. But hey, it rolls, and the cars do actually stay up here. But hey, let's get it back to robot mode, which is the real reason I wanted this guy. Oh, before we go, here's it without the cab. You do have an issue of, hey, it's just a robot like bent backwards. Here's the fist laying right here. Here's the feet right here. Yeah, that could have been done better. And here is the trailer opened up as it is. Oh, pull, toss, break apart. There we go. There we go. And there you have him, your Ultra Magnus War for Cybertron trilogy. Perfect scale to fit in with a lot of the classics and even some of the third-party leader class stuff. Uh, Good size, good posability, very finicky transformation, and you got some looseness here, but hey, other than that, he's good. He's durable. Posable in certain ways. The ratchets are pretty good on mine. Mainly the biggest problem are just these stupid things and the way they don't properly hang in there. Um, Here's me doing some more unboxings. I got a bunch of figures that came in, some real discounted stuff, some gifts from people, and hey, if you want to see something, you want to send it in, you want me to just talk about random stuff, let me know. I'm Keckers. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.